All right, here we are. I'm here with. How would you like to be introduced?
Just say my name, dude.
This is Murphy Roeder. We're in my living room. It's Friday the 13th.
Oh,
what are we doing today? At some point, hopefully, eventually, we're just gonna look into each other's eyes and read to one another.
Yes,
These very intimate and personal stories.
I'm super excited about that.
I hope so. It was a fucking bitch to find them. Well, recently, what is it? Craigslist got rid of their like casual encounters and all that other bullshit.
That's dumb.
So all of that migrated into misconnections.
Oh.
And there's a lot that are not that by definition. So you got to like weed through all this shit of like, I'm looking for a woman. I'm looking for a clown with big shoes. Does anyone need their pipes cleaned?
Okay.
There's a man here who watches cats. And last night, Emily let me know that it's not about cats. None of it is.
Oh.
But anyway, we were talking about something. We were talking about movies, right?
Yeah, we were talking about movies. We were talking about...
Yeah, get comfortable.
Oh, jeez. It's so hard. It's so hard to be comfortable in your home. I'm just kidding. That's not true. Actually, Emily, would you do me a favor? I want to document this. I want you to take a picture of Gerardo and I.
I was actually recording.
Yes, and to
talking about it.
Yes, and to prove to Stephanie that I'm here doing this. Yeah, we're actually. This is a productive. This is a productive session here. Perfect. You're doing great, kid. Picture time. That's why we're silent.
Yeah. Sorry, no. I was just posing.
Oh, I was just being a stupid dork.
Sorry.
We were talking about movies.
We were talking about your friend gave you a list of movies because you had mentioned that you were into the whole weird off the wall. Did we ever find out the guy's name that does those stop motions, the claymations?
We know his last name is like Stauffer or something. Stouffer?
He makes
like Stouffer,
music.
like Stouffer's bread.
That's what I'm doing. I'm looking at my texts now. We have Emily here helping behind the scenes.
She basically looks like the person monitoring behind the glass with like the switches and soundboard and everything. And she's got this
producer.
She's got this
Jack.
MacBook open.
Jack Stauber. Yes.
Cooking with Abigail.
And they're these grotesque claymations with beautiful music and like 70s effects. And oh my God, I love it.
It's so good.
I want to make something similar to that.
And I would love to help you do that. And it's so funny. His music is great, actually. The first song that I heard of his is, I know that the album cover is a piece of toast with eyeballs on it. That's what I know. Let's see. Oh yeah, he's got a couple of albums out. The song that I first heard is not by Jack Stober, period. It is by Jack Stober's Micropop. And this is, I'll show you the album cover here.
Yes, that's toast. That's not toast. That is just that's white bread with a red nose and just, oh my God, these eyes. I could stare at them all day.
I mean, yeah.
Emily, have a look-see.
Excuse me.
Right?
What?
That's pre-toast.
What them eyes do. I mean, okay, you're right. It's not toast, but I just envisioned bread, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it a favor. I'm just gonna call it toast because toast is better bread, right? Like I met this like this dashing young man, and maybe he wasn't dashing, but he was young, right? He was a young man,
okay.
Right? Like, I'm just trying to be nice.
I see.
Anyway, what was the first? Let me see if I can find it. It's very loud. You turn it down. Anyway, that's essentially... Yeah, so that was the first song that I heard by Jack Stover. All of it is fantastic. Is absolutely fantastic. Just very peculiar and unique, different. and enjoyable, in my opinion. This drink is delicious.
Today's co-writer of the show is Four Roses Bourbon and ginger beer.
Yes. Cheers.
Cheers to you. So backstory on who we are and how we met. Murphy and I met in an acting class.
Yes.
And then tried to make it big in this like acting competition down in LA that was super expensive, and
oh my god,
it was a fucking beauty contest.
It was. It was a toxic beauty contest.
That's all it was. Oh my god.
Yeah.
At the end of it, so you go, you do a runway, you compete in like commercial readings, cold readings, monologues, and then at the end, all these agents are supposed to have been watching you the whole while, and all you are is a number. They choose which numbers they would like to meet with in the end.
Yep. This huge, imagine like a huge conference room, like at a, I've actually never been to a Comic-Con, but I can imagine it's very similar. You go, they have these huge rooms with dividers in them. They can make the rooms as big as they want. They've got pillars in the middle of them.
It's event venues within a hotel.
Yes,
is where we were in a hotel.
Yeah, we were in a hotel, and the room is just huge, and there's tables, folding tables with numbers on these like stands.
Oh, right, you're talking about the ending
table.
of it.
Yes, where we meet with all the agents.
Right.
So we've gone through all of the competitions, all the auditions and everything. And we meet with these agents who all just have numbers flying high above their head. And you get a piece of paper, you get a list that says, these were the agents that were interested in meeting with you because they saw you perform and they'd like to speak with you further. And I got a couple of them. I got about a handful. I talked to most of them, and then I talked to this one lady who said that she like was friends with the Carpenters. Yeah, the Carpenters, the musical group, the old musical group. Shit. Yeah, okay. She like, yeah, and she was like, because where I had shown, where I shined, where I shoonded, where I shonded, dude. Yeah. When I gleamed, where I glistened.
Oh, is this your singing thing?
I was the singing.
Oh my god!
I sang.
Wait, give us that story. That was I was there for this.
Yeah,
this was beautiful.
Yeah. Okay, so I got there. I thought maybe I'll do good in commercials, or maybe I'll do good in bit acting. But I kind of did subpar in all of those. But what I was actually really excited about was singing, the singing competition. And I got a song all prepared. The song was Let Her Go by Passenger. Fantastic song. But and I got up on stage and sang it. There was another guy that sang it too, actually. He had a guitar and everything up there with him.
Oh,
and he strummed and he sang.
That was the same song?
Yeah, he sang.
I was not paying attention.
But he didn't.
Okay, full disclosure, I was fucking high that day. Because I wasn't singing, but I still had to be there. I had like one thing. I had the cold reading that day, and then the rest was singing, and I was like, well, I'm fucking here. I just got blitzed out of my mind.
You mean you were there to support your good friend
I was
Murphy.
there to support Murphy.
But anyway, got up there and sang. Well, okay, before I even sang, the gentleman that went up before me sang Slow Hand. Yes, he sang the song Slow Hands, and he did a really good job with it. He got like halfway signed and stuff. He had like Facebook stuff going on where like he had an agency like doing stuff with him, and yeah, it was really cool. It was pretty cool. I hope he went somewhere. I hope he got somewhere. If he's out there listening to this right now, good job, dude. No. Emily's listening. But so he got up, he sang Slow Hands, and he was like he killed it enough. He was like he went up there, sang it, did a good job, and everyone was like, I love that song. And so I was like, okay, I'm up next. And I went up, and I was confident. I knew my song. I knew my lyrics. I had kind of restructured the song to fit within the 2 minutes or whatever that you were allowed to be up there and sing. And so I went up there, and I got ready. I had the microphone. I got in my power stance, and I was ready to sing. I had my head bowed. The lights were off. And I hear... the intro to Slow Hands, and I'm like, okay, this is not my song.
He is so from my perspective, he's standing up there with his head bowed. The music starts, and he just violently starts shaking his head. Head still bowed.
I looked up. I had my head bowed, and I started shaking my head. I looked up, and the light and the spotlight had just kaboom. Like just started like on me, just boom, the music started and boom, the spotlight came on. God. And I look up and I'm like, not my song. But I decided to go with it. And excuse me. Oh, pardon me.
You're disgusting.
I'm a disgusting human being. And so I just decided to go with it. And they realized their mistake. And they cut the music, and all my buddies were like, "Woo, Julio, you can do it, Murphy! Yeah, I believe in you. You can just sing a song." And I was like, "Nah."
There was 3 of us.
Nah. And then I was like, "Slow hands," and everybody lost their mind. Everybody fucking lost their mind, and. That was the best part. Oh, that was better than me actually singing the song that I was supposed to sing. And I finally got to sing my song.
Thank you.
And so that was that. So back to the talent agents.
Well, hang on. I remember you got off that stage and you were like, sure, I sang my song, but I'm really worried that I just shat on the last guy. That's
right. I got done. And I was like, shoot, I hope that guy's not mad that I sang his song and everybody cheered for me when I did. And I got down and I saw the guy and he was like, yeah, that was dope, dude. And I was like, you're not mad at me, are you? He's like, no, dude, that was fucking sick. Nice job. I loved it. And I was like, oh, thank God. I thought you were going to punch me. So that was a relief to find out that he
that summarizes our experience in LA. It's like, oh, thank God. I thought you were going to punch me.
Yeah. So this agent, her name was Pam, and again, she claimed to know like the Carpenters and like the sister when she was alive, and she like still knew the brother, and like he's got a recording studio or whatever, and like she's like, I gotta introduce you to him, and oh, you were so great, and the way you held yourself over there, and the music was wrong, and you just went with it, and you were able to, oh my God, you need to make recordings for me so that you can send them to me, and I can show them to all of my friends down in Los Angeles. I know the brother Carpenter, he's gonna love you. You need to send me your recordings, blah blah blah. And I'm like,
this fucking bitch.
Lord. Yeah, absolutely. Am I too loud? I'm a little. Am I just too loud?
You're just a little close.
Okay, yeah, I can. Yeah, I noticed you taking your other earmuff off, and I was like, maybe.
Oh, that's me.
Okay.
I get sick of hearing myself.
Anyway, I can still hear myself very well. Okay, there we go. But anyway,
so
yes,
she's selling you this.
Yeah, she absolutely made me feel like I was on cloud 9. I was like, wow, this is really cool. Okay, she digs me, and I'm digging her digging me. And so she was like, here's my contact info. Here's all this stuff, blah, blah, blah. Please, you've got to get a hold of me. She wasn't a female Trump.
Okay.
She was not a female Trump. That was a real bad slip. Anyway.
You've just been doing that too often.
Yeah, seriously. But anyway, I was like, great, okay, awesome. It took me a little while to make recordings because I really didn't have any professional recordings. I went down there as this complete noob and just sang a song that I'd prepared. I wasn't like a regular, like, talent going around and auditioning at places and like, I struggled to get a headshot and a song to sing before I could go down there for the agency that brought Gerardo and I down there. And I was like, wow, I'm just kind of like, I just jumped right into the deep end at the very start, and like, this is all kind of a struggle. So I got home and I was like, okay, I gotta make recordings for this lady. She's really she's like, oh, she's waiting for my recordings. And
forget that fucking line that I waited in of other people. Yeah. She's waiting on me.
I know. Well, what also convinced me too was one of the other girls that went down with us was she was in front of me. She was talking to her, and I saw Pam talking to this other girl that went to. She was like blah 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 blah, like you did really well. She wasn't like real into it. And then she saw me and she fucking lit up, and I was like, okay, let me just brush my nails a little bit here. And I was like, hi, I'm Murphy. She goes, I know who you are. Oh my God. You. And I was like this ego boost. And I was like, oh, wow, I'm super like excited for all this. And then I made my recordings. I got it all finalized. I got a good buddy of mine that I went to college with. He produces video game music now, and I've done a couple of projects with him as well. He produces video game music. He was like, Murph, I can mix and master your stuff for you for free. He's like, I'm not like super experienced in it, but I do know what I'm doing. And I was like, dude, I don't care. I'll take what I can get, especially if it's free. He goes, yeah, you I'll do it for free for you now, and you can do a project for me later. And I said, yes, absolutely. That sounds like a deal to me. And so he did, mixed and mastered them. I sang, I think I sang the same song again for her. I made a track of that one, and then I made a second one. It was Hey Brother by Avicii. I absolutely love that song. The range is almost a little too much for me. I struggled a little bit with those high notes, but whatever. Point is moot. I sent her the shit, and she was like, oh, hey, blah, blah, blah. I like your tracks, but I don't know if I'm hearing enough emotion in them. Blah, 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 blah. Good luck on your journeys.
Wow.
Yeah, and I was like, excuse me, bitch?
No second chance.
No, she was like, yeah, you sound good, but I would, yeah, exactly. Like, I would do this, this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and I would suggest doing this, and good luck on your journey. And I was like, did I never tell you about this, Gerardo?
No.
Oh my God.
You never told me that you actually like followed through on this shit.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. I sent her recordings.
Yeah.
That's why I sent her recordings and everything, and I said, hey,
here's your journey.
Oh well, I said, here are my recordings. What do you think? Blah blah blah. And she writes back and she said, hey, I like your recordings. Blah blah blah. Such and such and such. Blow smoke. Blow smoke. I really appreciate you taking the time to do this. Blah blah. I would suggest doing this, and that, and get blah blah blah.
Was it valid? Her suggestions, or I mean, you're not mentioning it, so I imagine it wasn't.
It was all I might be. Oh my God, I might be able to find the email if I searched long enough. But
no, it's okay.
She said basically the gist of her email was, I like your recordings. I would suggest you do. Oh, she mentioned she didn't think I had enough emotion in my singing, which I would understand, because what I was trying to do at the time was I'm distracted by the dog.
Don't explain it.
Okay. Keep it a mystery. Yeah. Mystery for our listeners. Ooh, what's going on? Why am I suddenly breaking character? Breaking character. That's a terrible explanation for it. But yeah, the gist of her email was like, I like your recordings. I suggest you do more emotion. Oh, because I was trying to make them perfect. I was trying to make these recordings like spot on, and I wasn't thinking about like, oh, I need to put emotion into my singing. I need to put emotion into this production. Like, I was just trying to like
sing it.
I was just trying to sing it well, and not sound like shit, and
I think that's valid.
Yeah, but then she was like, I don't like the amount of motion that's not in your singing, which in a way is kind of valid, because you can auto tune, but you can't auto emote. You can't. You can't do. I mean, that's kind of stupid, but that's the best way I could describe it. You can't auto emote. You just fucking, you can. Anyone can be like,
oh God,
right? You can put this stupid like growls and bullshit in there, but then they were like, oh wow, I love the emotion you had in that. Hey, Charles, can we fix that? Oh yeah, dude, we can fix that. We can absolutely, like, I got it. Cool. She sounds great now. Okay, sweet. Babe, keep doing what you're doing. We love it. Everyone's going to love you. Sweet. But she doesn't have to learn how to fucking sing.
Okay.
She just has to, like, what is it, Panic at the Disco?
Sure.
Like, Panic at the Disco. Sorry. Panic at the Disco. And don't cite me on any of this. Like, again,
I'm quoting you.
We're not.
That's all I ever do is I hear something and I run with it, man. I'm telling everyone whatever.
We are not authorities on anything, like Gerardo said. But like Panic at the Disco would just shout all of his lyrics into the microphone.
It sounds like Cake.
Or like Cake, right? But whatever he's like, but he's got like
sing,
right,
sing.
Speak, sing. But like Cake sounds good doing it. But Panic at the Disco would just shout all of his lyrics into the microphone, and they would auto-tune him later, just to make him sound like he was singing.
Really?
Yes. Like that's shit you can do.
Is that all Screamo or just specifically Panic at the Disco? I don't know. I was in high school. I didn't know what singing was. Wasn't it? It wasn't Screamo? What is Screamo?
Like screaming.
Like screaming. But that's what he said. Don't cut my hair. My dad hates me.
My hair is long. It's not nearly as long as Gerardo's. I've gotten to the point where I'm accepting that eventually I will be pulling my hair out of the drain now.
Yeah?
It's gotten to that length.
Yeah. It's, ugh.
Because it used to always be Stephanie's hair. Like, oh, drain's all draining slow. It's probably Stephanie's hair. Sure enough, you put like one of those drain things down there. This big old clump of hair comes out.
Get a strainer. Yeah, get a hair catcher,
you have to. I went that route. I absolutely went that route, and you have to empty it like every 2 showers. You have to bend over, pick the thing up.
God, you bend every shower.
It's nasty and gross, and like you have to
your own shower.
Oh my God! Clean it off.
Thanks for the sound effect.
You only have to stick the plastic hooky drain cleaner thing down there, like maybe every 2 months.
Yeah, but then you get this little hairy spawn, and it's
that's
like, mother. I beseech thee, and you're like, oh fuck, you throw that shit away.
Yeah,
like Planned Parenthood, you know.
But that's just as gross. That's just as gross as pulling the fucking mushroom thing out. After like 2 or 3 times of doing it, all the soaps come and shit builds up on it, and it looks the fucking same as pulling the wad of hair out.
It's soap and cum.
It's soap scum.
Oh, okay. All the soap cum and shit.
Well, you don't shit in the shower? Oh, God. No, not soap and cum.
Soap scum. Okay. Gotcha. Wait, what the fuck were we talking about? This woman's email.
Oh, yeah, the woman's email. She said, good luck on your journey.
Good luck on your journey.
And I was like,
it's a good sign.
And I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, okay, this bitch does not want me. She does not want to represent me anymore. She's done. Like,
she's over it.
She's over it.
This fucking schlub flew back to Seattle. He didn't move here. Fuck that. I don't want to represent him. Yeah, I get it. I see where she's come from.
Yep. And yeah. So, and so she, and then I said, hey, well, thank you. So I acted like a total, like, great, gracious,
because you had the opportunity to reply.
Yeah, and I was like, well, hey, thank you so much for all of that, and blah, 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 and yada, 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 yada. And then she sent me back another email that said, yeah, she was like,
don't ever fucking email me.
Do you
No?
The number you have dialed is not in service.
Return to sender.
Return to sender. But she had asked me if I had plans to start a band. which I thought was a little weird. And I had thought of it in the past before, so I just lied to her. I said, yeah, no, I've actually had thoughts of doing that.
She highly discouraged that.
No, she was like, I think that would be a great idea for you. Blah, 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 blah. I think she was just trying to like soften the blow with all this email stuff. And I was like,
right.
blah, 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 whatever. So long story short, Gerardo and I went to LA to try and make it big. And we found out the industry is quite toxic.
I met with a couple agents, but mostly a lot of schools. Mm-hmm. I got a scholarship out of it. Holy shit, I forgot about that.
You did. You got a scholarship, but
so if
the scholarship was what percentage of your tuition?
The scholarship was a third of tuition, and I could either go to LA that I hate or move to New York. Either way, I had to live in these cities while paying tuition and going to school and like managing a living wage, I guess. So the guy that had offered me the scholarship, I don't know if you watched Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul, you know, the character of Mike.
Yeah.
He looked like Mike, but like not buff, like totally anorexic Mike. And he had some valid pointers. He was mostly a Shakespearean director.
Yeah, that's right.
And one thing I stole from him, and I repeat to like when I work with models or actors, I tell them is like, if you don't know what the fuck to do with your hands, just put it on the seam of your pants, like your middle finger. Put it there, and that'll give you something to do with your hand. And you don't have to fucking ask me, where do I put my feet or my hands? You know?
Yeah, what do I do?
What do I do with these?
What do I do
Stop
with
shaking
my
them.
hands?
Stop waving them. Just put them on the seam of your pants. So he was one of the judges. After offering me the scholarship, he was one of the judges in my monologue. The only thing that I had actually like practiced and fucking polished.
I remember being, and I'm not just saying this, I remember being very impressed every time Gerardo did his monologue. It was very much no seriously. It was like okay, fuck.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
It was like you said, it was very practiced, very polished, and you could tell. Those listeners out there who have watched Master of Disguise.
I was very much a turtle.
Where he does his little thing every time before he gets in disguise. He goes, become another person, become another person, become another person, become another person, become another person. Oh, I'm here. I've become oh no. It's kind of like he just transformed in this totally different person. It wasn't as though it was as though like everything about Gerardo had changed. His goals in life, his ambitions, his shortcomings, his mannerisms, everything, he had transformed into this whole other person, which is really, really an essential skill to be an actor, is just to convince people that you are who you're portraying, right? And in my opinion, you did a very good job at that.
Thanks.
Yes.
Thanks, man. Yeah, that's all it is like, how can I fucking make people believe that what I'm saying, that I believe it? Or, okay, so one of the best things I've ever heard in terms of acting was in the movie the Rocketeer. Have you seen that?
No.
There's a point in the movie where like the main villain is an actor. And right before they introduce him, there's like this whole facade of a castle, and there's this woman doing a terrible job, but she's like one of the producer's nieces, and she sucks. She's just like, oh my God, completely unbelievable.
Yeah, and that was terrible. What you just did there was terrible.
The director goes up to her and is like, my dear, acting is acting like you're not acting.
Yes. Yes.
And I was like, oh my God, that's it. That's what it is. That's what it has to be.
Because like you go to a fifth grade play, fifth grade musical or whatever, and they're like, okay, they think about it very mechanically and like, I have to act.
Yeah, like oh, right now I'm someone else.
Yes.
Here it is.
I am
Remember,
Charlie
this
Brown.
isn't me.
Yes. Yes.
But anyway, I give this monologue, and this man is sitting in the front row, and I was like, fuck. I can't use my hands. So the whole while I'm just thinking about my hands and what I'm doing with them, and they're like, fuck, and that threw me off. And
oh no,
this was the same day that I fucked up the commercial because I didn't want to do it.
Yeah, Tylenol.
Fuck. And then Target brand George Lucas was like, no, go ahead, try it again. But yeah, it was fun. It was an interesting, expensive experience. I was high for most of it. There was a point in the show, I don't know, that we all had to do a runway walk, and it was jeans was the theme. Oh, do you remember that? Some dudes went up there shirtless, and I was like, oh fuck, I completely missed the mark because I showed up in a completely denim suit.
Yes,
like
I do
denim
remember.
Tuxedo.
Yes, and I didn't do jeans for whatever reason. I just didn't do jeans. I never signed up for it. I don't know if I was required to unofficially to like just sign up for jeans. Like they make everyone sign up for the three, whatever, like a commercial, a skit, and whatever. And I think jeans was one of them. But I just never got on. I never did. I never signed up for jeans, and I was never on the list. And I was like, thank God.
There's like a minimum of things you had to do, and I was like, well, I'm not doing singing, and I need something else, so I did jeans.
Maybe it was because I did do singing.
I go up there, and I got to the end of the catwalk, and I shrugged.
Yeah. I totally remember all these like there were like half of the dudes that went out in jeans were like just gorgeous, fucking chiseled, fucking gorgeous, like just absolutely. And my butt. Who is
that kid with the long hair?
Jack Taylor.
Oh yeah,
Jack Taylor was the coolest dude.
I can't believe I remember his last name, but yeah, that guy was super
Jack
nice.
Taylor. His name was Jack Taylor.
I get it. I get that you do.
What?
So this guy worked on boats.
Yes, and cruise ships, and he was on a reality show.
Really?
Yes,
I didn't know that.
It was a reality show.
Oh, that's what that was.
It was like under or
deck
like
hands
below
or something?
deck. It's called the show is called Below Deck. Look this shit up, Emily. Type in like Below Deck, IMDb, Jack Taylor. I don't know.
He would cross the Atlantic Ocean with like these yachts, and he broke a TV. I don't know. The point is, they would pay this guy up front, and all he had to do was be a deckhand on a yacht.
Yes.
Go to Europe, spend all his money on whores, and then sail back.
Don't forget the whores. Oh my god! But it was so great. He was. I can't remember. Oh, because he went to the classes with us. That's right. And we just kind of like started talking and hanging out, and like this dude was like, he was ripped and gorgeous.
He bought a one-way ticket to that.
Yeah,
to the competition.
And he bought a one-way ticket to the competition, and he was like, and he was a cool dude. And we hung out for a couple days after the competition, and we went up to like into the Hollywood Hills and just hung out with people. Yeah, and. Because my flight back wasn't for another like day or two, and
Mine
so
was immediate. I was like, I'm done with this shit.
Fucking out. I was staying with family down there too. Yeah, he was a super cool dude, and he was one of the guys that was in the jeans competition, and I was like, oh my god, like, wow. I was questioning my sexuality.
Emily.
No, I actually.
Get back to that.
No, I wasn't.
Jack Taylor,
Yes.
Below Deck.
The first thing that comes up is Jack stir up naked peas on Below Deck Mediterranean.
What?
Is that right?
Jack stirrup naked peas.
Stirrup? What does that mean?
Reveals the grossest moment you didn't see on air. Season 4. Was he in season 4?
Oh,
I don't know. He
Jesus,
didn't talk
I don't
about
know.
seasons. He was very short with us.
He didn't look at you when I...
Sorry. I'm sorry that you didn't look at me.
Don't look at me during.
Let's look at the photo.
Oh, jeez.
I can't see that far.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Move the mic.
Give me my glasses.
Neither of those people are him. No.
Oh,
Yeah.
he doesn't exist.
He
That wasn't his
also.
name.
I have a description of the show, though.
Tell me.
I did have a description.
It chronicles the lives of the crew members who work and reside aboard a mega yacht during charter season. It shows the crew as they deal with their personal issues in order to make their professional careers work.
Gross. But yeah, he was nice for the most part. Yeah.
He was a cool dude. But anyway, that's another thing I didn't mention about my singing is that I won runner-up the entire competition. Really? Yes, the entire.
Did you get a medal?
I did get
because I got a medal.
We got so many fucking medals. We got fucking
I got a participation
yeah,
medal.
fucking bullshit.
Hey, you were here. I know. I fucking paid.
You spent enough money to get this medal. But I won runner-up.
It's made of titanium. It's light and functional. Thanks.
Runner-up for.
What you got there?
We'll
get to it. All right. Let's finish this
there?
up and then we'll get to the
misconnections.
To the reason we're here.
One runner-up for the singing competition. That was cool. I suppose I could put that in my
resume
in my portfolio. I suppose. I don't know.
Do you have a portfolio?
A very small one.
Cool. Where can people find it?
We'll talk about that next episode.
All right, we'll go over that.
It's actually not public yet, but
gotcha.
Excuse me. Oh, hold on. Let me vomit real quick. Sorry. Okay.
Jesus Christ! It's all over the keyboard.
Oh wait, let me wipe that off. Oh, okay, I got it. Okay, everything's fine.
So, would you like to read some misconnections?
Yeah, let's read some misconnections.
Okay. I'll go first. Emily, did you find new ones? What is? You found a couple new ones.
Oh.
Okay. Wisconsin. Wow.
So let me, as it is my first time on the show, I want to establish, like, do you just like read these flat out? You just read them, or do you try and put like a persona behind them, or do you try and or do you just fucking read it and make fun of it, or like what's your deal here?
That's my goal. Okay, so that's a valid question because I haven't posted any of these.
Just whatever.
But we analyze them. Or we try.
Okay.
We try to figure out the backstory, the context here, what happened, where is it going, has anyone read this? And the purpose really is, a lot of these get posted and go unread. Hopefully someone will hear this and then they will meet their misconnection.
Oh.
What? I've never posted them. As of this episode, they haven't been posted. If you're listening to this, they have, obviously.
Yes.
But right now, they're all just being recorded.
Isn't that a crazy concept?
Shit. But yeah, so this sprung up from, what does that sound?
Puppy.
So this sprung up because a friend of mine decided to move up to Seattle, and he was staying with me. He was living on my couch. And I don't remember how, but I decided to, that one night while we were drinking, I was like, I'm going to read these to you. And you tell me what you think. And I did. And it was fucking hilarious. And like we've mentioned it in a previous episode, there was this one, oh my God.
Golden connection.
Yeah. And sure, we might be like chasing that white whale again because it wasn't recorded. This is just this thing that he and I both remember. That was this long spiel about someone trying to reconnect with someone during somebody else's death, and it's like blaming them for it, and the coroner kept calling, and then there was another one. God. It was like these super long novelizations, and there was one that had to do with Tom Petty's Wildflowers, and while I was reading it, I decided to look up the song and played it in the background. Yup.
Among the wildflowers, you belong in a boat out at sea.
That's the one.
Sail away.
This is Murphy singing.
Go find a lover.
All this talk of singing, and here he is.
You belong somewhere you
Sign
feel free. Boom, 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 boom.
But yeah, I played that in the background.
It's one of my favorite Tom Petty songs. Oh, okay. No, while you read it, you played it in the background.
I read it, yeah. And I was like, we got to record this.
God damn.
If anything, you can take anything away.
This is so wet.
You don't touch that.
Dog toy on my lap is
It's
so
not even
wet.
a dog toy anymore. It's just the head of a hedgehog.
It's just a decapitated
with a
empty
Santa hat.
Poor thing.
Our first missed connection comes from Seattle.
Okay.
The title of this is You Spoke to Me in Poetry.
Oh. How poetic.
A partial ellipses. Coronavirus. Use Oh, come on. Let me at least get past the first word.
I'm sorry. Please continue.
All right, you listening?
I'm listening.
Coronavirus. You gasp into my left ear. Have a good weekend. That's it. What do you make of that? This is a missed connection.
Will you start from the beginning, please?
Yes.
Okay.
Partial ellipses. 2 dots.
Okay.
Coronavirus. You gasped into my left ear. Have a good weekend.
What do I make of it?
Yeah, what's going on here, man? Is
somebody's trolling?
Do you think so, or are they fucking pissed? If somebody with like potential coronavirus were to gasp into your left ear, that's very specific. I don't know. It's like, where the fuck are you? I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. That's what I take away.
So somebody comes up to them and says in their left ear, coronavirus.
Oh.
Have a good weekend.
But as a gasp.
Like, yeah.
Coronavirus. You know?
like I'm giving you the coronavirus.
Left ear.
Now have a good weekend. Because I just gave you coronavirus and
That's
you've contracted.
That's my takeaway.
I don't know.
All right,
can I read it?
Yeah,
real quick
no.
Can I look at it?
I exited, so I did. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
You get Carla.
Carla.
Where's that one
this
from?
One's significantly longer. This is not fair. I am a guest on your show, not some guinea pig. Actually, that's exactly what I am, I suppose.
Hey, man, maybe back.
We'll see. Okay, let me put the pop filter in front of the microphone so I don't spit on it. Okay. Titled Carla. I was hoping to tell you this in person last Sunday. I hope your man knows that you are one of the most attractive women I have ever met. Sorry. Go on. Let me back up. No. I'm reading this correctly when it's not written correctly.
No, don't do that. Just read it as is.
It's what I know. It's what I'm trying. Carla, I was hoping to tell you this in person last Sunday. I hope your man knows that what he has, you are one of the most attractive women I have ever met. I am pretty sure you know this, and maybe that's why I didn't see you on Sunday. Take care. You are crazy hot. If you see this, could you respond with the road you live on, and then I will delete this ad and your number so I am not tempted to contact you again. Oh. What? Okay, I know what I make of this. What do you make of this?
I make of this as like, Carla, give me your address, and I will stop pursuing you on the internet. That's my takeaway.
My takeaway of this is
What was that?
My phone.
Is that your fucking phone?
That might have been my phone. Yeah.
No, don't look at
that. What I make of this is, I know you. I think you're beautiful. Crazy hot. And if you see this, could you respond with the road you live on, and then I will delete this ad and your number so I am not tempted to contact you again.
It's fucking weird.
If you see this and you respond with the road that you live on, I will know that you no longer, that you recognize that you think that I am attractive, and we are the only two that know this.
No.
But I am to say no more of it, either in person or over.
Maybe, or it's like...
Maybe I'm looking too far into it.
Yeah. If you see this, I think he's stalking her. I think he knows her phone number. I think he knows her address. And he's aware that he's being a fucking creep. You know? He's like, okay, is this wrong? Okay, I need a sign. If she sees this on missed connections, then that is... I'm going to back off. And that'll... Thank you, Brainy.
Oh, I saw this. You guys ever... Side note. You guys ever scroll through TikTok?
No.
Oh my god, it's my guilty pleasure.
I can't. I can't.
love.
It just sounds so ridiculous.
I know, but if you get past, and you can literally
the
get
name.
past this. You can no. You the name. I know. Yeah. But you can literally and figuratively get past like teenagers dancing in sports bras, whatever. It's all fucking stupid. There is some quality content on TikTok. Do you remember Vine back in the day?
I do remember Vine.
Okay.
I had a friend who was fucking popular on it. David, I don't remember his name. God, I'll
Anyway.
figure it out. I'll have him on the cast. He has a podcast. Just a quick shout out. It's a Nicolas Cage podcast. Contemporary Cage. That's what it's called. Contemporary Cage. And it's all of his non-blockbuster films because apparently Nicolas Cage is in a lot of debt and has signed some sort of contract to be in all these low-budget international overseas films.
Oh, that poor dude.
So he's in a lot of schlock. And they review them.
Oh my god. National Treasure was amazing.
Was a national treasure.
National Treasure 1 was a fantastic movie.
There was more?
Yeah, dude.
Emily?
Not worth watching.
Not worth watching.
Okay.
National Treasure 1, the first National Treasure was a fantastic movie. Mm-hmm. And then
it was like
they
Uncharted.
Fucked up the other ones.
Twitter.
Who?
Contemporary.
Contemporary Cage has a Twitter. What's their handle?
Cage Pod.
Cage Pod.
At Cage Pod. Check them out.
At Cage Pod, check them out.
Expert look at the latter half of actor Nicolas Cage's filmography.
Boom. Boom.
They have 16 followers.
Carla
Oh, right.
knows this guy. I'm pretty sure that...
I mean, he knows her name. They go to Sunday brunch or some bullshit.
Yeah.
I
hope it's with what
I hope
doesn't...
it's benign.
Me too. God, I hope it's benign. That makes none of this okay. But I hope your man knows what he has. Okay. Like, stop, dude. Fucking get a life. Find another girl to get brunch with. Take care, comma, you are crazy hot.
Very threatening.
If you... I feel like the phrase take care and you are crazy hot are not two phrases I would put in the same. Like,
why?
I would do it comically. I would be like, oh yeah, that's a funny thing to say, because you would never fucking hear anyone say that unless they're loony.
Crazy hot.
Yeah. Well, no, like I feel, take care is something I would say to an elderly person. After we have...
I see, that doesn't have the same context.
After we have made our acquaintances...
After they fed me...
Have our... Yes, yes, after I'm done with a Meals on Wheels delivery, and I've visited the old lady who fucking lives in Queen Anne.
Who figured out DoorDash.
Who fucking lives in the house that her grandpa built, or whatever, or probably her husband. And I'm like, take care. That's what I would say.
By the way, you're crazy hot, you go.
I would never say to an old lady, you're crazy hot. I would say that to a girl in a bar when I'm totally drunk and we've like said a couple sentences and my bravery is way too high.
A little liquid courage. Yes, I get it.
I don't know if anybody else would tell you. You're like crazy hot. You're like crazy hot. And then I wouldn't finish it up with, oh, okay, my friends that were bar hopping, we're going to go to the next bar. Take care. I wouldn't say that, you know? The take care and the you are crazy hot just do not.
They don't mesh.
This guy's a fucking psycho.
He probably fucking wears a watch. An analog watch.
Or this is not an analog watch.
Okay, there you go.
Twerp. Or he wears one of those 80s calculator watches.
No.
Yeah,
With
dude.
a keyword.
Dude, yeah. Where he's like, beep, 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 beep.
Golden Girls Cheesecake Queen, spelled with a Kween, seeks Corona King, Crown Heights. This is in Brooklyn. Craigslist. Oh my god, I remember this. I remember finding this one last night. Okay. Lucky for you, Murphy, we did the research.
Oh boy.
Let me read this to you.
I'm so ready.
With the city in full-on panic, I am seeking my 2-week How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days King. But really 14 days because of the quarantine, so we can be sure of the symptoms. What I can offer, asterisk.
She can offer her colon.
A strategically located Brooklyn apartment close to Prospect Park for post-apocalyptic forest bathing. Bottled water. Excellent water pressure. Sun-filled apartment with plants. A pet rabbit. Somewhat strong Wi-Fi. Hulu, Netflix, and Amazon Prime. Lots of NYT recipes utilizing canned goods. An affectionate pet rabbit listed again. All of this is attached to an overly educated, heavily tattooed, busty, thick, 30-ish Brooklynite seeming a 40-plus established, educated, financially stable daddy for a post-apocalyptic Christ.
Close to Prospect Park for post-apocalyptic forest bathing.
What is that?
Why do you love that so much? There's no forests in Brooklyn, are there? Can you look that up?
They're probably talking
Call me
about
out on it.
right here on the map, on the location.
That's never accurate.
Brooklyn
Prospect Park. There's a yurt. This woman is in a yurt.
Oh, God. I can offer bottled water.
Good.
Oof. Selling point.
Yeah.
Bottled water.
You don't know who touched the other water. This is like spring bottled water.
Oh, yeah. Straight from the source.
Mm-hmm.
These personal ads are making me uncomfortable, Mom. You guys keep reading this shit, and it's just gross. Fucking bottled water, bathing in the forest. Somewhat strong Wi-Fi. Ooh. Get over it.
Okay,
all right, read the next one.
With this.
Yes, I've been done with that.
I'm
Brooklyn.
Sorry.
Ha.
We fucking okay. Sorry. There's no buttons on this pad. This one is titled "Handsome Guy at Ralph's."
I don't remember this.
Malibu.
What?
Yes.
That's what it says?
It says it's in Malibu.
It's Craigslist Malibu?
Craigslist Malibu. Malibu. Handsome Guy at Ralph's.
I've been thinking about this guy who kept following me around Ralph's in Malibu.
That sounds fucked up.
We had some brief conversation about who was following who. Been regretting not talking more and getting your number. Total shot in the dark, but I hope this works. I can't get you out of my mind.
End.
I mean, did he confront him about it?
They said we had some brief conversation about who was following who. And I'm guessing it was like humorous.
I guess that would change the context. Is this a man or a woman?
It says handsome guy at Ralph's. This could have been a dude writing this. Could have been a guy.
That's what I thought immediately for some reason. I thought it was just a dude following another dude, and he's like, ha 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 ha, we followed each other.
Oh, man.
Yes, let's have steaks. You know, like men do.
Let's have steaks. And then after we're done, never mind. I'm not going to say that.
We'll grab each other's rods and then...
I was going to say slap dicks, but...
Oh, that makes more sense. Yeah.
I don't know. Now it's just ruined because I didn't say it.
Give me that. Moving on. Ralph's, please.
Yeah,
You're never going to find this guy.
Seriously.
Malibu. Oh my God, this is a fucking long one.
Oh, dude.
The May Morning Dew in North Hollywood. It's a poem.
Oh, Lordy.
It's a poem.
Lay it on me.
Off of Hollywood Freeway. Okay, here it goes. The May Morning Dew. No ho.
No ho?
North Hollywood.
Oh, God. I'm so out of touch.
Still here.
Go home.
How pleasant in winter to sit by the hob, just listening to the barks and the howls of the dog, or to walk through the green fields where wild daisies grew, to pluck the wild flowers in the May morning dew.
Nice
when
rhyme.
summer is coming, when summer is near, with the trees oh so green and the sky bright and clear, and the wee birds all singing their loved ones to woo, and young flowers all springing in the May morning dew. I remember the old folk,
Oh, it's still going.
all now dead and gone, likewise my two brothers, young Dennis and John. How we ran o'er the heather and wild air to pursue, and the proud deer we hunted in the May morning dew. Of the house I was born in, there's but a stone on the stone. There's but a stone on the stone. And now all round the garden wild thistles have grown, and gone are the neighbors that I once knew. No more will we wander through the May morning dew. I say it's very relevant.
I think this went from like this went from like Dr. Seuss to Shel Silverstein to like some real dark shit. Like,
There's a little bit of Poe in there.
A little bit of Poe, like some Raven
Dead
vibes,
face up in a gutter.
some Nevermore vibes. Yeah.
Well, I think it's pretty relevant to the current state of the world. What has not yet come to pass.
Fucking chills, dude.
That's Tolkien, man.
Oh.
Shit. What was the
I
line?
mean,
Here it is. I remember the old folk, all now dead and gone.
Oh my god. The fuck.
What? When?
Yeah, she looked over at me and she was like, "Coronavirus."
Oh,
and I was
really?
like, "Jesus."
Well, I was reading. Oh, yeah.
Ugh.
But yeah, this is just a straight up poem. I'm gonna close it and give you the next one.
It was great. I actually that was profound. Profound enough.
All right. Here's one titled Baldwin Hills Mall, the beautiful light / caramel skin girl. Crenshaw. This is Central LA
Oh.
for you to read.
Delicious. Couple paragraphs. A paragraph. One long mid-sized paragraph.
Stockholm Syndrome.
Stop talking about it and reading it. Baldwin Hills Mall. You already read that part. I've seen you 3 times in the same mall on the day of March 6th, on a Friday evening. When I first saw you, my heart stopped. You are absolutely breathtaking. And I saw you again and again. I knew in my head you can possibly be the one. And it's odd for me to say this, but there is something about you. I definitely have to know you in my lifetime. You're probably not a lesbian, but...
You okay?
You're probably not a lesbian. What? Fuck. I tried to make it all the way. I tried to keep my cool and I couldn't. Okay, let's go back. I knew in my head you can possibly be the one. This stupid dummy. You can't write a fucking sentence. I knew in my head you can possibly be the one. No, I'm just fucking up. I knew in my head you can possibly be the one. And it's odd for me to say this, but there is something about you. I definitely have to know you in my lifetime. You're probably not a lesbian, but in our eye contact, each time, unless I am mistaken. But you'll never probably read this. But if so, obviously something extraordinary is happening, and we are just blind to see it. If it's you, please, like to see you again. F for F, hopelessly romantic. F for F?
Female for female.
Female for female. You're probably not a lesbian.
Yeah. Yeah. So these used to be categorized male for male, male for female,
Right.
female for male.
Right.
And it was so
Now
much
it's
easier to like
it.
find
Mhm.
gold because usually women will write coherently.
And the men are
And the men are like, I want woman.
men are just,
I saw a pretty girl. Gas station.
they're just fucking ogres.
Yeah.
I don't smell like onions, I promise.
You were in my swamp. You know?
This is my swamp. And you're in it and I like it.
So now it requires a lot of pre-planning to find something.
That sucks.
I hate it.
I've seen you 3 times in the same mall on the day of March 6th.
Wait.
On a Friday.
Oh, okay. On a single day, we saw each other.
When I first saw you, my heart stopped. You're absolutely breathtaking.
So,
that's not what lesbians sound like. I have another. Lesbians don't sound like that.
No, they don't.
What do lesbians sound like?
Like you and me.
Like dudes?
Yeah, they sound like regular folk. Not that we're regular, but
who you calling regular, punk?
So with this post, just to bring it back, my heart stopped. Do you think they died and like this is their version of heaven? Is constantly running into this person in a shitty mall that no one goes to because there's online ordering now.
Because who goes to malls anymore unless you're
in need?
Unless you're in need.
Limbo. This is a Jiffy Lube waiting room. You see your car, but nobody's working on it.
I'd be so frustrated.
And there's just some old Filipino man sleeping next to you the whole while. The TV's not working.
It's just white noise.
It's just reruns of basketball games.
Oh. From like the 90s.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Space Jam.
Oh my
so
god.
Chance, do your dance.
Dude, I don't know if it's still... Okay, so you've got the computer.
Oh.
Try spacejam.com. It is the 90s shit ever. I can hear him furiously typing.
It exists.
It's still the same. Oh my god. It's a tiled background with like
do you know
art.
Yes. Do you know what I heard?
No.
This could be total hogwash. The gears are turning, I promise. Slowly. The Mask 2.
From The Mask.
So no,
Wait a
sorry.
minute.
No, sorry. Got that backwards. Space Jam 2. The Mask will be reappearing in Space Jam 2, played by Jim Carrey. Is the gist of it.
Wait,
Type
there is a sequel in the works
for
Space Jam?
For Space Jam. Type in Space Jam 2, The Mask, Jim Carrey.
Okay. She's on it. What have you found?
First result. I didn't just type it in.
I don't know, man. You gotta...
I don't know.
Said to have a sequel.
If things go as planned, it will be sometime during the summer of 2021. Recently leaked video reveals that the highly anticipated film will include a number of intriguing cameos from the likes of The Mask, NBA star Damian Lillard, and more.
What I read in the article is that The Mask will be CGI, but voiced by
Jim Carrey.
Yeah, completely CGI.
The Mask, Voldemort, the Joker,
what?
And more.
Which Joker?
Doesn't say.
That's kind of funny.
What?
Because Space Jam, excuse me, Space Jam had all of the Looney Tunes cartoon characters in it, but Space Jam 2.
Hang on, Emily.
The rumor is that the sequel will expand, so it's not just Looney Tunes, but other WB properties.
Oh,
so
okay.
Wizard of Oz, Harry Potter, potentially.
What about the Animaniacs?
About what?
The Animaniacs.
Nobody's talking
What about Freakazoid?
I'm
What
not.
about all those Saturday morning WBs?
None of that.
Do you remember the Big Fat Baby
The
on WB? That was the title.
Dubba dubba WB. The racist frog.
Wait, which one are you talking about?
The frog in the top hat.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey.
That's Spaceballs.
That's Spaceballs?
Spaceballs.
Well, there was a whole animation with a frog.
Oh, maybe
it was in a box.
was frog sing it too.
Yeah.
I just remember the Spaceballs alien singing it.
Oh.
It will include
From the
Ace,
soup.
Clown Tormentor, Pennywise.
I believe you. But
All right, what do you got for me?
I'm gonna I'll do this work for you. Oh, this one's titled "Trade Massages with Another." Go on. I can't. Why can't I do this? Trade massages with another bro. Can't handle myself.
Trade massages. Mostly straight here. Swimmer's build 31. I used to have a buddy who I used to just chill with and trade massages. Just massages.
Just chill.
It was so good. Looking to find a new bro to just chill with and trade massages with. Just make each other feel good and relax. Looking for someone around my age and in shape. Let me know.
Bro, let me know.
Bro. I just want to rub your body and make you feel good. That is it. But don't be fucking old, okay? I don't want none of that wrinkle shit. All right? I don't want to feel like I'm going to rip your skin off.
I need some tone, bros. I need a tone, bro.
I need some tight skin
young tone,
bros. Mostly straight, okay?
Mostly
31.
straight. I mean, a nice butt helps. If you got a nice butt, that's a plus, dude.
Look, if you got a big dong, I don't discriminate. That's cool.
Whatever.
I think that's cool.
We can pull it out or not pull it out. It's all good. Whatever you want to do.
See mine, it's fine.
I'll show you. Hey, show me mine. That's whatever.
Massage.
At least.
What the fuck? Where is this? West Side, South Bay, Los Angeles.
Of course.
Of course it is.
Yes.
Look,
mostly straight.
Look, I'm down on Venice Beach. All right. I'm wearing a banana hammock.
I'm the dude with the tight shirt and the sunglasses.
If you feel like you want to touch my shoulders, I'll touch yours, okay?
Have you seen that meme? Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down?
Yeah.
That still doesn't help.
Well, that was fun.
That was some good, hot, steamy homosexuality.
All right, coming back to Washington.
I don't.
Mostly straight.
Mostly straight. A little.
I like that the operative word there was mostly. This one's titled "You'll Never See This," and it's back here in Vancouver, Washington.
Washington. Oh, Vancouver.
Yes.
My closest major city that I lived to when I was growing up.
You're revealing a lot about yourself, man. You could hear that smile.
Oh, excuse me.
No.
All right. Okay. Let's see here.
About 3.5 years ago, we locked eyes at Shana's downtown Vancouver. We were checking out, and you were ordering. A stare that stopped time in my heart. I continually replayed this in my mind all this time later. Then, 3-ish months ago, I saw you again, and you were walking to your car at the Winco Hazeldale. You are a white man, about 6 feet tall, with a thin build. You saw me again. We locked eyes for a brief moment, and again everything in me knew you. Your car had a bike wreck. I would go into more detail, but I'm afraid to find you. If you remember, you'll be able to describe me.
I'm afraid to find you.
Yes, I would go into more detail, but I'm afraid to find you. If you remember, you'll be able to describe me.
That's it. That's all.
I'm at about 3.5 years old. I mean, about 3.5 years ago.
Wait a sec. Hold on. It just hit me. This happened 3.5 years ago, and just now.
Yeah, just now they're writing about it.
Did it take them 3.5 years to learn about Craigslist misconnections?
To muster up the courage to finally put it into words how they feel, and these are those words.
She doesn't have opposable thumbs.
No, you still think this is Suki? It's Suki. She's only 3.5 years old.
It took her this long to learn English, and then she had to learn how to type.
Oh my god.
You were walking to your car at the Winco Hazeldale.
What is that? The Winco Hazeldale?
I don't know, man.
Co in Hazeldale, I assume is a
But it's in Vancouver. Hazeldale's probably like a mall or something. I don't know. I've never been.
You are a white man, about 6 feet tall, with a thin build.
Just kill me.
You saw me again. We locked eyes for a brief moment, and again, everything and me knew.
It sounds like a dog.
Your car had a bike rack.
You had brown shoes.
I would go into more detail, but I'm afraid to find you. If you remember, you'll be able to describe me.
It sounds like an apprehensive Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, bother. Oh, Piglet. You'll be able to describe me. Take this away from me.
Have you watched Christopher Robin on
Yes.
Netflix?
Stephanie and I watched it.
I don't need one, but I'd very much like one.
I don't need one, but I'd very much like one. About 3.5 years ago,
Our next
Christopher Robin left the 300-acre woods. And it was
Our next misconnection is titled Issaquah Idolatry 3/4 Issaquah.
Issaquah idolatry?
3/4.
3/4.
3/4. 3/4.
The fuck?
It's a decimal. No.
Okay.
Fraction. Shish.
Good math.
U : black sweater and black tights. Slippers. Me forced to buy Diet Pepsi.
That sucks.
Hang on, it gets worse.
Oh.
I want to devour you.
Oh.
Message me.
I mean, at least they're straight up with it, to the point, and not.
But
pulling
anyone.
punches.
Oh, 3/4 is the date. March 4th.
That's a good.
Okay.
Yeah.
But how many fucking people wear a black sweater and black tights?
I mean, you're gonna find if
And
they
this person wants to devour all of them.
if they read the misconnections on Craigslist, they're gonna find each other.
Wait,
That's
how do you make
that's.
that? I want to devour you.
Okay, so think about. Let's see, how do I do this? Fuck. Close the back of your throat, and
I'm trying.
So you're done Consuela from Family Guy.
Yes.
We need more lemon pledge.
Take that and alter it a little bit. I don't
No,
know.
I'll just go with this.
I'll
read the
do
title.
your own
to
thing,
you.
man. Do your
Yeah,
own thing.
man.
Young dude waiting for the bus on Stewart Street.
I'm uncomfortable.
Did you read the last? No, I read the last one. This is
Did
for you.
Oh.
Do your own fucking thing. Sorry, man.
No.
I just really enjoyed it.
I'm not saying don't do my thing. I'm saying you can do whatever you want. That's what I meant. Do whatever you want. If you want to do mine, like absolutely. I'm
Fine.
I'm sorry. I'm
Just
not
read
trying.
it.
I'm not trying to tell you to not do what you want to do.
Hey, Murphy,
That's all.
can I tell you a secret? I
Oh,
don't give
Jesus.
a fuck.
Good. Perfect. Then I'll stop. A young dude.
Did you read this one?
No, huh?
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to figure out how to read it.
Just imagine an old gentleman offering cigars.
Really?
I
mean, this is a
don't ask
young
me about
dude. This is a young dude, not an old gentleman. But
they're looking. The misconnection was a young dude.
Oh.
The writer. I'm giving
Oh,
you the
okay.
context
Well,
of the
it was
writer,
just-
maybe.
Like, is the title like the writer or
The title is who they forgot,
Oh, okay.
Right?
Who's the okay?
who they
okay.
missed their connection. You okay?
Yeah, see, you were waiting on the bus on Stewart Street wearing glasses that were much too dark for the sunless occasion. I think we had an eye contact thing going on, see? Since I wasn't sure, I looked back about 5-6 times. You were checking me out as well. You're like late 20s, early 30s. I'm older than you by a decade and some change, let's say. Anyway, freaky off chance, but I hope you look out there. Lots of ideas percolating.
Gross. Freaky off chance, but hope you look at there. Ugh. Fuck these people.
Right? It's worse when you're just reading titles trying to find this shit, man.
Oh, God. Laundromat. Here we go. Short and sweet.
Short and sweet laundromat? Oh, that is very short. Laundromat and Lacey. You brought me my sock.
A singular sock. One sock.
I should have talked more with you, but I didn't want to bother. Maybe I was shy. I don't know. I think we connected. Explorer?
You had your chance, bitch.
I think we connected, he wrote on Missed Connections. I don't know, man.
That's how it goes, dude.
It might not be like that sometimes,
Yeah,
but
it
it do.
But it do. Yeah.
To Amelia / Ami / Amy / Ama from R?
R.
The
From
letter
the pirate party.
If you still have feelings or have a need to speak to me about our past, please get a hold of me. I know you know me. I sent a message to you and you did reply. No joke, no games. It's time we push forward without this, at least on my part, emotional tag along. The letter R. A cycle of deep sleep.
What? The letter R, a cycle of deep sleep?
That's what it fucking says, man. Here you go.
This shit is so
fucking question me?
stupid.
That's what it says.
What the fuck?
No games, no jokes.
No.
No more cribbage for you, boy.
Dollar Tree cutie.
Another one, huh?
You were shopping with your mom, and we had a brief moment in the drink aisle.
Ooh.
Another as I was
There is
leaving.
no drink aisle at the
Then
Dollar Tree.
you gave a cutie. Then you gave a cute smile and wave as I was sitting in a white car while you were going to your car. I wish I wasn't so shy and to talk to you more, but not knowing your situation, I didn't know if your mom would give you grief or not. If you remember my tattoo, let me know what's up.
Oh. Do you think this person was with their mother?
You were shopping with your mom. We had a brief moment in the drink aisle.
The drink aisle.
Another as I was leaving. Then you gave a cute smile and a wave.
Okay, Murphy, real talk. You ever been to Dollar General, Dollar Tree? No?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you remember there being like a alcohol section?
No one said alcohol.
I know. I'm specifying. Oh my God, Emily. I know
Emily.
there are drinks that are not
Emily.
alcoholic. I'm
Emily.
specifying.
Back off.
I don't have a problem.
Back up, batch. This is my Dollar Tree cutie.
What do you think?
I think this is some douche with a tat. And
yes.
it's like,
Do you think it's around
maybe
his neck?
it's probably like,
a fucking barbed wire.
I like tribal, like
Yes.
like comes up, like
Yes.
swirls around, like just like
Goes
comes up
right
at
up
us.
to his mouth.
Or maybe it was like short
Looks like a
sleeve. and it was
dick,
like
but he doesn't
on
know
it.
it.
It goes right into his mouth. Dick tat. Or it's like he had like shorter like sleeves
No
on, and it
sleeves.
was like and he like it was like on his arm, and he was like
It's like showing it off.
had the
It's
moment,
like, hey,
had,
we're
had
having
the
a moment,
moment,
aren't we?
yeah, oh yeah, here's my
Is it chill if I chill here?
Is it
He
chill?
said.
My tat?
Right next to her.
chill if I chill with a tat chill.
Did you notice my cat tattoo? It's pretty fucking dope,
tat.
huh?
Yo, what do you think of my cat tat?
Give me that.
Fucking take this away from me.
They're never gonna find each other.
Yeah, fuck that.
Fuck you, Marysville.
She's probably like 14.
Oh my God.
She was with her mom, dude.
This one's titled Dog
Get the
Bones.
fuck off. What?
This one's titled Dog Bones.
Ooh. Hot.
God damn it. You threw off my groove.
I'm sorry, would you turn off the groove?
This is a short one.
You were the sexy older woman buying dog bones? I was the young man admiring you in your yoga pants. We were in line together.
That's it.
Damn it.
Fuck you, Issaquah.
We were in line together.
Let me read this naturally. Okay. Tell me if this sounds different to you. You were the sexy older woman buying dog bones. I was...
Sexy older woman.
I was the younger man admiring you in your tight yoga pants. We were in line together.
My God.
So which is better? Which is a better reading?
I have a little less of a problem with not Yoda admiring a sexy old lady buying dog bones. That's all I have to say.
You got a long one.
Same thing. Oh, fuck. The title of this is What I Would Like You to Know.
Okay, this sounds serious. All right. Someone poured their heart out on the internet for us, you and I, to read.
This lapse in time
God
has
damn
been
it.
an incredibly great thing for me. At first, I didn't see it that way, and I dealt with that, but now I understand why it needed to happen. I don't need any explanations or apologies or anything else you might feel obligated to present, because I have everything needed to apply to happily move forward with this. Although I have had the privilege of a glimpse of you, I know that what hasn't been seen is magnificent. And I've always had that opinion of you. I only see the greatness and unrivaled wonders in you. You've probably gone through a whole lot, and that's putting it lightly. I understand that sometimes things have to happen like this, and it's all for the greater good. I hope you see it this way, too. I would like to apologize to you because I didn't go about this the way I truly wanted to. I did the best that I felt I could at the time, although it didn't happen how I ideally wanted. You said that like 3 times, dude. Like 3 times you're like, that didn't happen how I wanted. Didn't happen how I wanted. Oh, but it didn't mention it didn't happen how I wanted.
Did I mention that I wrote this down? I wanted it to happen this way.
Did I
You fucked up.
Did I mention? Okay. Although it didn't happen how I ideally wanted it to, I hope this has led to a good things for you too. Thank you for everything you've helped me overcome and for everything you've inspired me to achieve. My one wish is that you give me a chance, because I don't think you have an entirely accurate idea of who I am and how I behave.
And how I be.
That wore a little too much on me.
I'm Doug Dimmadome.
Doug Dibbadome, signing Dibbity-Doo out.
Well, shit. Where's that one?
This is very frustratingly vague.
Do you think anyone would ever find this and be like, "Oh fuck, he's talking about me. That's me. That's totally me."
I don't know, because it's so vague.
I can't remember any specific locations, wardrobe, names.
Yeah, there's
There's
nothing
nothing?
like. There's just like
Is there a date?
There's just like emotions and opinions in here, and like hopes. I hope.
And frustrations.
Hold on.
Oh,
Let
a
me-
lot of disappointment.
Yeah, a lot of.
I was like,
I didn't see the way you dealt with that, but now I understand why it needed to happen. I don't need explanations or apologies or anything else you might feel obligated to present, because I have everything needed to happily move forward with this.
money.
Although I've only had the privilege of a glimpse of you, I know that what hasn't been seen is magnificent.
That's disgusting.
It is.
You talking about like nudes or just like their future together? He's overthinking it,
or just like any part of them at all. Like
I noticed you were wearing shoes, but I imagine your feet to be amazing.
Yeah, I've always had that opinion of you. I only see the greatness and unraveled wonders of you.
Only seen you once.
You've probably gone through a whole lot, and that's putting it lightly. I understand that sometimes things have to happen like this, and it's all for the greater good. I hope you see it this way too. I would like to apologize to you because I didn't go about this the way I truly wanted to. I did the best that I felt I could do at the time, although it didn't happen how I ideally wanted it to. Okay, when
I have a hypothesis.
Times, like 3 times he fucking says that shit.
I believe this is about a sandwich.
Oh my god.
Yes. He ordered something else and it was like, fuck. I saw you once and like I should have ordered the fucking roast beef. I regret what I did. Yeah, you know?
Here's my hypothesis.
All right, tell me.
It's a little more serious.
It's a sandwich. It's a fucking sandwich.
My guess is that
women are meat.
Oh my god, rude.
That's my takeaway. This is the tone.
This is the conclusion I've come to. Women are meat. No, my hypothesis is that there are sentences and phrases in here that this individual has maybe communicated or said to someone directly.
Once.
Maybe,
I don't know. I'm stuck on the once.
Once?
Isn't that at the very beginning? I've
gotten
a glimpse of you.
At first, I didn't see it that way, and I dealt that way, but I now understand why it needed to happen. I don't need any explanations or apologies or anything else you might feel obligated to present because I have everything needed to happily move forward with this. Although I've only had a privilege. I've only had the privilege of a glimpse of you. I know that what hasn't been seen is magnificent.
Do you think this is this was like some blooming relationship online? Maybe?
Yeah, maybe. Or like someone, maybe like they met speed dating somewhere and
like a Tinder thing?
Or like maybe a Tinder thing.
But that wouldn't be a glimpse because it's just
singles meetup or something. Yeah.
I feel like things I haven't seen something.
This is like...
It's very strange.
This is... I think with a little bit of polish,
happened?
This could be like so profound. This would blow me away if it was just written just a little bit better. Bezos's girlfriend message.
Oh, you're welcome to read that one.
Oh.
So
I see. Okay.
This is a text message that he sent to his now girlfriend. And it reads very much like a robot. If you care to do the honors, Murphy.
I want to smell you. I want to breathe you in. I want to hold you tight. I want to kiss your lips. I love you. I am in love with you. I love you alive, girl. I will show you with my body and my lips and my eyes very soon.
Thank you, old Greg.
That is Jeff Bezos,
that is
everyone.
Jeff Bezos to his alive girlfriend.
I love you alive, girl. And then his phone...
he referring to her as like a sex doll or something?
No, she's an alive girl.
It's very specific. We did it. We made it through our list. Ah, yay.
Did it.
Thanks for joining me, Murphy. Thanks for putting up with
so welcome.
the misconnections of North America. I don't know if there's other countries, but fuck, man. People are gross.
I loved it. I had a baller ass time, yo. And I would love to do it again if you'd have me again.
Yeah, how long did we do
Hopefully
this?
I'm not falling asleep next time.
Whatever. All right, man. Murphy Roeder, where can people find you? Do you have any social handles?
Yes. Murphman52. That is it.
That's it? At Murphman52.
At Murph. Actually, my Twitter's not even that. My Twitter handle is MurphmanG. So Murphman. Because Murphman52 was taken by some schmuck. And I'm kind of tempted to like purchase it from him just because that's the only thing that's not consistent around everything, any social, like gaming or like YouTube or like any social media I have is Murphman52, except for on Twitter. Some schmuck has Murphman52.
It was probably you, and you forgot what email.
Straight up. No, it is not. I'm gonna find him. I'm gonna find it right now, and I'm gonna show you.
All right.
But we'll do that after we sign out.
All right, sounds good. What was it? Your portfolio's coming out soon. Everyone, keep an eye out for that.
Oh yes.
Follow him, spam him. I don't care. This will probably never get posted. And
it better.
That's all.
That's all.
That's all.
Au revoir, amigos. Signing out.
Bye.